The EI-170 RF alarm for the deaf and hearing impaired is designed for use with Radiolink smoke, heat and fire alarms. Included in the box are a manual detailing correct installation, a vibration module, a strobe unit, a battery pack, and a power adapter. To assemble the unit, begin by removing the cover of the battery compartment. The socket for the vibration pad module is located beside the power cable. Plug the battery into the socket at the rear of the battery compartment as shown. Then place the battery in the compartment, ensuring the notch in the battery leaves clearance for the plug and socket. The cover can now be put back in place. Any loose wires should be dressed along the back of the unit in preparation for installation. The strobe module can be left on a table or permanently fixed to the wall using the screws and plastic plugs provided. If fixing to a wall, screws should be placed 95 mm apart. There is a template at the end of the manual, which can be used to position the screws accurately. Fit the keyhole slots on the back of the strobe module over the screw heads and slide the panel down vertically into position. The mains adapter should then be plugged into the socket or can be permanently wired to a mains junction box. The vibration pad should be placed under the pillow or mattress. It is important that the person in the bed can feel the vibration. Check it is sufficient to wake a person by lying on the bed and pressing the test button on the strobe module. During a test or in an actual alarm situation, the vibration pad pulses on and off for greater effect, and the strobe light flashes brightly. At least one Radiolink smoke, fire or heat alarm is required to make the EI-170 RF alarm operational. This is not supplied with the EI-170 RF and must be obtained separately. In this scenario, we will use the EI-166 RC. This alarm is supplied with accessories and a mounting base. The base needs to be replaced with an EI-168 RC Radiolink base in order to communicate via Radiolink with the EI-170 RF. Once the Radiolink base has been wired and installed, the EasyFit EI-166 RC will slide into place. The alarm is now ready for operation. The EI-170 RF uses Radiolink to communicate with other alarms. It is set up by putting all of the units into house code mode and letting them automatically code with each other. On the strobe module, the house code switch is pressed by means of a small screwdriver through the access hole on the front of the strobe unit. Press and hold the strobe module house code button until the blue Radiolink light comes on. Release it and the light will flash every 5 seconds. To house code the EI-168 RC, insert a small screwdriver into the house code switch slot. Hold the button until the blue Radiolink light comes on. Release it and the light will flash every 5 seconds to indicate house code mode. When all units are set into house code mode, they should signal to each other and set up their network automatically. Each unit will flash its blue or amber light to show how many units it is radiolinked with. If the strobe module is linked to just one smoke alarm, they will both flash twice. The units will automatically exit house code mode after 30 minutes. However, it is recommended that you manually exit house code mode by pressing and holding the house code switch on the strobe module until the blue light turns on, then release. The blue light should stop flashing and an exit house code mode radio signal will be sent to all other units. Check that the amber blue lights on the other units have stopped flashing. To add units to the system, simply repeat the procedure.